Alright, welcome back, Miss P fans. Got a good episode lined up for you today. I'll tell you the backdrop here in a minute, but this is my first recording on my new phone. It's an iPhone. What is it, babe? A 16? 17? 17. Oh, there it is. iPhone 17 Pro. So this will be my first Pro video. I haven't even put the case on it yet, so, and I haven't cracked the screen. I had it all day today. Still getting used to it, but hopefully you got a good quality photos and camera action going on. Hopefully the sound gets a little bit better. I know I still got to get some light bars and I got to get some microphones. All in due time, but I got an unboxing today, so I went on Facebook Marketplace this morning. Did have a good time with my son-in-law over the weekend. We went to the flea market. I got a couple antique tables and some really cool stuff. But today I thought I would just, pick up one thing on Facebook Marketplace on my lunch break rather than eating lunch. I've been spending 20 bucks on something vintage that I think will go good in the store or the antique booth. So today I've been doing really good with antique or the vintage car collections, the Franklin Mint or Max Motor Max or Ertl. All those cars have been selling like crazy. So obviously they're coming up in my feed, and I saw this collection and it said 27 classic cars, so I clicked on it. I ended up with 30 classic cars. Originally listed for 300. I got it for 100 bucks. So it's literally whatever that math comes to, $3.33 per car. I saw one of them in there, and you can fact check me when we get to it. I saw one of them in this collection that was probably $60, $70. So, but when I first went to get the cars, the person didn't answer the door. So when they didn't answer the door, I ended up going by the thrift store. I picked up $25 worth of stuff at the thrift store. It was 25% off for veterans. So I got that. And then I came home and there was a Temu order in. So I've got a lot of stuff to show you. I'm going to go through it pretty quick. But I just wanted you to see the kind of stuff we're going to have at the booth. I think that's going to be called Mrs. P's Treasures. Or Mrs. P's Vintage Finds. I'm not real sure which way we're going to go with that one. And then whatever doesn't go into the booth. And the booth, the construction starts on Monday. Thanks to Pete Hawley. He's building us a really cool, maybe we'll call it Bryant Farms Barn or something. Or Miss P's Barn, who knows. But it's a vintage barn. So he's going around scrounging up scrap wood to build the barn. It'll go up on Monday, and hopefully I can get the girls to go by if I don't take Monday off to watch it be built. Maybe the girls can go by and take some photos. The country store got its paint job, so she's starting to look really good. It was brown, now it matches the restaurant, so you get a chance to go by there. Still got to get Mark Hannon to do some painting on some new signs and on the window out front and some of the mirrors on the inside. Maybe a new sign on the outside. So let's get to it. Let's go through the cars. I haven't looked them all up. I did look up a few of them. This one kind of got thrown in. This was not part of what was on Facebook, but I know all of these cars are bringing 30 bucks plus. This is a Super Sport Chevelle SS. Shout out to John Sessa. I got to ride in his Chevy Chevelle back in 1987, 88. It had the pistol grip shifter, I think. It was super fast. I know his dad helped him build it up, but this kind of reminds me of that. His was yellow, maybe a year older. I'm not sure. This one's a 67. I think his was a 69. So we'll count this as a $3 purchase. Easily bring $27 to $30. Let's keep rolling. If you know it all, you know I'm a Pepsi guy. We got Pepsi machine in the store. So this was not on the listing. Look at this. Not sure its value at all. Haven't even had a chance to check. The doors don't open, and it's got some damage. This is probably, it's a Ford too. I'm a Pepsi guy and I'm a Ford guy, and I'm a crash guy. I don't know how they cracked the fender on that thing. Not sure if it can be repaired, but I think it kind of adds to the nostalgia. And this is a different brand. I haven't seen this one. Golden. It's Golden. So we'll have to look that up. Maybe I'll leave a comment if you know if Golden's worth more than average or less than average. So appreciate it. We'll set everything down here. I'm gonna go through the ones that I think are cool but not as cool as the rest of them. So this is actually a coin bank. Nice coin bank. And it is an Ertl. Ertls do really well. So being a coin bank, metal, I'm gonna say $35-40 for this bad boy. Nice little truck, coin bank, and it's a Ford. See the Ford? Pretty cool. Comment in the comments if you like Ford, Chevy, if you're a Mopar person, let me know. And this is number 2, in case you wanted to know what number this was. I did see a few of these cars when I was looking them up online, and there's one that could be worth $200 to $300. I couldn't tell online, so I won't know until we start looking at it up close. And you know, I'm a truck guy. I grew up around semi trucks. My dad helped me build a 46 Ford when I was in school that had a tilt hood just like that. Actually, it couldn't find the right hood latch, so we welded the hood to the fenders, and we put Kenworth hood latches on it. So my dad could probably tell you what kind of engine that is. Is it a Caterpillar? Is it a Detroit? Is it a 3208? I don't know. Is it Hot Wheel maybe? Hot Wheel. Let's see here. Yeah, it's got some writing on it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to get the loop to check it out. But it's a nice truck. Nice shape. Good mud flaps. Nothing. My little brother used to say, nothing. I think he learned it from Tony Abraham. Always called him Udnud. This is a Hot Wheel. It's an old number 5 Hot Wheel. Hot Wheel fire trucks worth anything? I know you know. Let me know what I should put that for on eBay. Maybe I'll bundle it. Maybe I'll bundle it with this fire truck. Look at that. Holy capoly. It's the steam engine fire truck. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, 1914. Knox Martin. 1914 Knox Martin. High Speed. High Speed is the manufacturer. Tell me if that's worth anything. Maybe I'll bundle them together and ask $15. Don't know. We'll see. All right, moving right along. Where's the Bug Jam fans? Bug Jam. Bug Jam. Look at this. Was this actually made? Oh, look at it. It rolls on its own. Was this a van? Oh. Yeah. I did not know it was one of those. This is a 63 Volkswagen bus double cab pickup, scale 1/34. Looks like it's Kensmart. Still learning all these things. Kensmart, and it rolls. Real good shape. Love the color. I don't know if it was a bus that was a kit that got converted to a truck, or was this actually something that was manufactured. It looks, based on what the Based on what they're reading on the bottom, you would think it was manufactured. So pretty cool. I looked it up. Most of these are 20, 22 bucks. All right. It also came with a magazine. Got Dukes of Hazzard, just the good old boys. Don't think that's worth anything. I'll probably just throw that away. So I don't think I'll go through every one of these. I'm gonna try to show you what I got here. These are all Franklin Mint, and they all look like they're in mint condition. So I'm gonna show you the whole thing, and then I'll pull out one or two that I think maybe worth a lot of money. Can y'all see that? Can you see it? I think the case is probably worth 40, 50 bucks, huh? It's a really nice collection. Somebody put a lot of money into this. So, I don't even know how to open it. Maybe. Okay, there's be some latches somewhere. Looks like some latches over there. Okay then. Might have to open from the back. Let me double check. Probably should have checked beforehand, huh? Alright, I think I got a corner over here that's loose. Okay. Was not expecting to have problems with opening the case. Maybe these pins come out. These little teeny tiny pins. Look at that. Carter key. Who would have ever guessed? Ta-da! I knew it the whole time. I was just seeing if y'all could figure it out. They say when you do these YouTube videos, you have to like create puzzles so people will follow along and they don't swipe off to the other side, right? That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So this, I'll show you that one last. And now they're all here. I was thinking maybe there was one or two that I saw on the Facebook post that I didn't see, and then I just saw it. So I don't think this one is a Franklin Mint, so I'll show you it first. This one is, yeah, it's Franklin Mint. Franklin Mint. Ooh, nice Corvette. What is that, 63 maybe? I bet you I know people who could look at that and tell you in 2 seconds what year it is. 67? 63, they had the split window. I think it says 67. Could be a 62, but I think it says 67. This was worth 10 bucks. Not much. Pull out a couple other ones that weren't worth a lot. I think this one was 10 bucks. Does a Papa Willie. Alright, we gotta hurry up. I know, y'all getting tired of listening to me ramble. Yes, we got some of these cool wagons. Paddy wagon. Surfer wagon. This one piqued my interest. There's a Charger. Really good condition. Should have brought my loot. Yeah, it's a Franklin Mint. So I don't know what this one goes for, but there was some that were similar for 60, 70 bucks. This one was definitely cool. Is that an Impala? Some of these Cadillacs were 75, 80 bucks. That's a Lincoln. That's a hot rod Lincoln. Look at that. You see the Lincoln? My buddy had a Lincoln with ZZ Top stripes in high school. We had a lot of fun in that thing, let me tell you. All right. This Corvette was worth some good money. I think it was 40, 50 bucks. Franklin Mint. Really good shape. So, I don't know if you're tracking or not, but I've already got way more than my money back. I thought I had one that had suicide doors. At least it looked like it on the Facebook post. Let's see if this has suicide doors. In case you don't know what I mean by suicide doors, I guess it was called that for a reason. Okay, I think they're suicide doors, but the back doors are fixed. Yeah. Oh no, they're not suicide doors. They looked like they were suicide doors. It's just a 4-door. Who the heck makes a 4-door? What kind is this? It's just a regular 4-door. I thought the doors may have opened the opposite way, making it suicide doors. Probably be worth more money. It says what it is, but I can't read it. If you know what that is, put it in the comments. If you would have known how to open the box right away, leave it in the comments. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This has to be the suicide door car. It looks like it could drive either way, don't it? Nope. It's not suicide doors either. Why does that look like suicide doors? I guess the handles would be close together if it was suicide doors. Yeah, so I can't wait to look these up, see what these are worth. Is that a Corvair? Is that a rear engine Corvair? Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that, Pops. It's a Corvair. You always talked about how you had one of these. Maybe when you got married and you had to get rid of it or something. Here, you want this one? I'll give it to you. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to throw the rest of them out real quick. Just so you can see them. This one's pretty cool. I'm going to save the best one for last. And the first one to put a comment, ooh, that's got red line wheels. Does that make it worth more money? Somebody look it up. There's a Franklin Mint Precision model. 1999 Franklin Mint Precision model. If it's got red lines on a Franklin Mint, does that make it like a red line Hot Wheels? I'm still going to say this one is going to be maybe top dog. Got a Camaro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kyle Rollerson would like that. He always wanted a Camaro with a blue stripe on it. Hopefully he got one. Got a Mustang. There's a convertible Mustang. Pink Cadillac. That's got to be a Merc, right? Is that a 1950 Merc? I think Sly Stallone had one of those in one of his movies. Boy, that's a good looking car right there. Love the color. Love the look. Pile them up. Pile them up. $100. I could bundle all these right now, I think, and get $300-400 bucks. $300 or $400. Easy. Look at this. Look at this, Franklin Mint. Oh, that one got a flat tire. Down like a 2 flat tires in a junkyard, but man, look at that. I could probably get a tire. Hopefully I can get a fender too. No, there's a toy doctor somewhere. I saw a sign. See if I can get that Pepsi truck fixed. The Bel Air. Is that a Bel Air? Look at that. Convertible Bel Airs. That looks like a old Fairlane or something. It looks like a Lincoln emblem on the... No, I found it. Suicide doors, baby. On a Lincoln, a baby blue Lincoln. Look at that. I might ask $100 for that. It is really dirty, but it's got suicide doors. That is too cool. I really did not. It's got a Lincoln emblem on the front. Look at that. I'm glad y'all got to see this with me. We haven't even got down to the best. So, missing the windshield on that one. Get some bugs in your teeth if you drive that one down the road. It looks kind of like a panel wagon, but it's a regular 2-door. Nah, I can't say that. What does that say? I don't know. Leave something in the comments if you know what that is. I thought it said Maserati, but it can't be a Maserati. And this one right here is the deal of the day. If, I guess a lot of people are going to watch this at different times, so I'm going to say the first 10 correct answers on what type of car this is. Put your username or put your email or username in the chats, and I will send you a nice surprise. I'll send you a car or a vintage Pepsi bottle. The first 10 comments on what year, make, and model. You got to get all 3 of them right. Year, make, and model. All right. Year, make, and model. Do you think I'll make my money back on $100? I think so. There's a couple little parts down in here. Get to work on those. All right, so I'm gonna move you around. So I can show you what I got from the thrift store. Hopefully I haven't been making too much noise. When these things hit the glass, sometimes it sounds like a loud scratching sound. So this was actually left over from a Saturday yard sale. It was rolling around in the back of my truck, and it's repop, but I've got the other ones. I think I got 4 of them, and I just bought it because it said general store, and they'll look really good on the shelves, and I can put marbles or whatever we decide to put in there. Then I got this today at the thrift store, and today veterans were 25% off. It looks pretty old. It says Leonard on the butt. Duratale, Duratale, by Leonard, and it's Italy. It's made in Italy. So this was actually sitting on this tray. That's got a pretty cool look, right? I normally don't buy silver plate. I don't even know if this is considered silver plate. Might be aluminum. Cast aluminum. This has some nice stamps in the bottom. It's which makes it look kind of cool, but most of the time the stamps don't mean anything if you're buying silver plate. Looks like the stamps they're cool though. They're really cool. It's got like a person stamped in there with a scale. It probably will tell you when and where it was made if you look up those stamps, but it's not sterling. It's not marked 925, but it does say, and I wish you can see it. I hope you can see it up here on the top. I might have to zoom in when I do some editing. It says 1880, and it has the name of their B. Lyren, L-E-Y, Lyren, L-E-Y-R-E-N, 1880. So, if you know anybody with the last name Lyren, L-E-Y-R-E-N, I might have their great-great-granddaddy's plate for $7.50, 25% off. $9.50, 25% off. So, altogether, less than 15 bucks for these. I spent 24 total at the thrift store, and that was the lion's share of it. Then I got this cool little vintage jar, 50 cents. Love the way that looks. And again, you can put some little collectibles inside that. I got this plate. It looks old. I Google lensed it. It said the Qin dynasty, Chinese, from the Qin dynasty era. Look at the hand painting on that bad boy. And they were all listed on there. Even the ones, this one has a little chip right there. But even those were listed online for 40, 50 bucks. It was $2.50, 25% off. How am I doing on time? Pretty good? All right, thanks. I got Hall's Superior Quality, made in the USA. Hall's Superior Quality. It's got a really cool design on it. I love the one that has the cool designs. Really good shape. Really good shape. Nice little bowl. These are hand painted. I got a Red Wing casserole dish the other day. This is a Red Wing. If you know what year that is, leave that in the comments. That's a Red Wing plate though, and I got 3 of them. They were $1.50 a piece, 25% off. Like $3, maybe $2.75 for the 3 of those. And then I got this big old can, and I'm gonna put it back up here, and I'm gonna move y'all over so I can show y'all the rest of my stuff that came in today. All right, let's move you back over here. Hopefully you're not seeing my nose hairs. This actually came in over the weekend. I opened them up. Pretty cool hats. Adjustable size. I don't plan on being a vintage hat store, but I do love the look of these hats, and you can get them pretty good deals, and there's enough on the margins where you should be able to make a little bit of money off of these. This is actually the one I bought in Helen, Georgia for $90. This is a Bailey's. This is name brand. Those are knockoffs, but they still look good. This company, I was just ordering Fireballs, and I guess if you order so many Fireballs, I used to sell Fireballs at Moore Mickens Middle School until they got it taken away from me. I buy them at the Little League concession stand after the game, and then I'd take them to school. buy them for 2 cents and sell them for a quarter. It's pretty good. So I think these are $2.99, $3.99 a pound from this bulk candy store online, and I'll get $7, $8, $9 a pound, depending on what type of candy it is. Still waiting for a lot of the taffy and those things to show up. I do not plan on having a lot of repop, but some of it just goes really good with the moon pies, so you gotta have it. I see some folks trying to sell these on Whatnot and different online sites as if they were actually vintage signs. I mean, they look pretty good. All you gotta do is look at the back. You can tell it's repop. But pretty cool, right? So that'll look good in the shop. Let's see. And last but not least, I'm gonna pull this over to the ground. It's already halfway open, holy cow. This is a lot. I knew it was gonna be a lot, but I didn't know it was gonna be this much. Just gonna start pulling it out. It's Last Dance. Anybody want The Last Dance with Mary Jane? One more chance to feel the pain. And then, bum bum bum, we got Strawberry. Ooh, Chico Stick. Chico Stick. What else do we have? We got Vanilla Saltwater. More Chico Sticks. Cotton Candy Saltwater Taffy. Ooh, they keep on coming. Strawberry Cheesecake Saltwater Taffy. Orange Creamsicle Saltwater Taffy. But wait, there's more. It really does look like somebody had already opened the box. Hopefully nobody took any. Leave in the comments what flavor you think this is. I did the order, so to give you one guess. Pickle saltwater. If you think that's good or bad, leave that in the comments. If you would try a pickle saltwater taffy, put that in the comments. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Butterscotch. More orange creamsicle. My sister would like that. She likes the orange Julius's. I got a bigger bag. They were sold out, so I got a bigger bag. Strawberry. Blue raspberry. I'm just gonna pull them out. I'm not gonna read them all off. Oh. We're not even halfway, guys. We're not even halfway. Maybe we should change it to Miss P's Taffy Store. Butterscotch. It's supposed to be this way, right? What the heck? There we go. Butterscotch. You remember these? Coca-Cola bottle, sodas, candy, more of those. You know, the hard part is gonna be keeping it from the grandbabies. Not sure I'm gonna try real hard. Yeah, leave a comment on there. What was your favorite candy growing up? Butterscotch. We have got the hookups. So do we open these up and sell them by the piece? Or do we just sell them by the bag? Holy smokes. Might have came out the gate a little too strong on the taffy. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate it. Guys, have a great week. See you next time. Peace out.